Right, yes, so first workout for this week, and we're going in with full body push. So now that I'm in this sort of marathon, hybrid, split, I don't want to be doing too much in terms of the gym, but I want to be doing enough to support my muscles and building strength. And also, like I said, I have a goal to get bigger. So I do want to push intensity there when I am training. And you don't need to do 6 workouts a week to build muscle and build size, but you just need to train right and with the right intensity. So today, full body push. We're in the home gym. So let me give you a little quick tour. So we've got our barbell, we've got cable pulley system, goes up there as well, can do lat pull downs. We've got bench, little cycle, I don't really use that to be honest. Dumbbells, weights are, flying. They go up just enough. And we've also got our weighted belt and our dip station in the corner. So yeah, fair bit. Me and my brother got this in lockdown, as you can see, Alpha Arno's gym. But yeah, we got this system back in lockdown, and I'm making the most of it now while I'm back in the UK. Probably sign up to a gym soon, but I actually quite enjoy working out here. Can literally just do work and then come into the gym. It's 10-second walk. But yeah, full body push today. So I'm going in with squats now. Done 3 sets. Gonna go on to the proper working set now, which I'll record. But yeah, squats, bench press, military press, probably do some lateral raises as well, just for a little bit of, like a little bit of volume as well. Weighted dips and split squats. So that's pretty much going to be the workout for today, I think. Maybe I'll chuck in some triceps as a superset with the lateral raises, but that is the full body push for you. So let's get into it and show you what I'm actually doing. Like a gym. These weights are crazy. Go lift 100 kg in your gym. It's different to that. I'm telling you, that rust adds to that 10 kg. It's not it. Right, starting with 10 kgs. Light work. We're gonna superset that. Remember, slow on the way down. Control that weight. Proper superset. I'll blow up your shoulders as well. Shattered. Right, here we go. It's the second session of Monday. Monday evening session is football, and we are going for a little 7-a-side game. Mr. Ed Davis has got us involved down at Whitty Park. Second week now, so I played last week. Top of the table clash. We won last week last minute, and this week's game is another big game. So I believe that if we win, we stay top or we go top. One of the two. Yeah, second session of the day, and I'm not gonna lie, those squats have already taken it out of my leg. So we're gonna be feeling it, and we've got pre-season tomorrow and a long run in the morning. So yeah, legs are definitely taking a beating this week, and it's only Monday. But looking forward to it. Gonna be intense. Weather's decent, so get a little sweat on. I think it's about 40-50 minutes, nothing crazy, but that is the Monday evening PM session. So got pretty much double sessions going on the whole week. Let's have it, and I'll try and get a few clips of the game. If not, I'll keep you updated with the score after, and we'll go from there. Peace. Eddie boy, here we go. 5-minute breather, 1-0 up. Intense game to be fair. Here we go. Almost. Love a bit of 5-a-side. Can't beat it. Get kicked all over the gaff. It's what we love to see. Little 5-minute breather. Back on. 1-0 up. Top of the league. Let's have it. Can I get back in goal, mate? 3 points. Simple as that. Rihanna's come on. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way we move makes me feel like I can't live without you. And it makes me all the I want you to stay.
Hold it. And again. Shot! Yes, 3-2.
And that's another session boxed off in this week of training. So pre-season training session filled with some passing drills, fitness drills, running at the end, a little bit of 6-a-side, a typical pre-season training session. So there's a few clips from that. Another good session, another one boxed off, another one in the tank for this week. So that is Tuesday. Done. More miles in the legs. Legs were feeling it today though. Those squats yesterday just took it out of me, honestly. My glutes were on fire doing their running drills. I was trying to keep up, but my glutes just weren't having it. So yeah, it wasn't my finest performance football-wise, but that's what we're here to do pre-season, get some minutes in the tank and just keep pushing on. So tomorrow we've got a little exciting little something which you're going to see. It's a new product that helps with recovery, and so I'm not going to say too much because I'm not too sure about it either, but I'm going to be doing full body pull tomorrow and also a longer run. So that's tomorrow. Better get home, get sleep. It's like 9:15 now. Recovery is as key as anything, especially in training weeks like this. So I've had a shake, gonna go to bed now, recover and get ready for a double session day tomorrow. See you in a bit. Yes, what's happening? Wednesday, double session day. We've got a workout now, and then we're gonna go for a long run later on, maybe around 10-15k, maybe a bit more, see how we're feeling. But interesting session now. So meant to be doing full body pull. However, someone I know is coming over with some new like recovery patch thing. I think it helps to regenerate ATP quicker. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna say too much. But this session is gonna be testing that out whilst also doing full body pull, I believe, unless they need me to do something else. But anyway, we're gonna get a workout in now, and then we're gonna go for a long run later on. So we got a double session, fueled up, had a chicken, egg, spinach, cottage cheese omelette, and just literally had rice cakes and banana. Literally, I had that omelette earlier on, and the rice cakes and banana now to fuel this workout. You know what I say, if you're doing double sessions, you need to fuel properly. Just about to dive into this session, so let's see what this new gadget thing consists of, and let's get a little workout in. I need to do some strength training to support all this running, so let's get into it. So yeah, that was an interesting little experience. I've done a little bit of testing with someone that I know basically on their new product, and essentially what it did for me was I did my first set of pull-ups and I struggled on, the first, like I did 5 reps, but I struggled on the 4 and the 5. Put this chip in, which essentially basically, I don't want to say all the science if I get it wrong, but I believe that it produces more ATP and regenerates it quicker. So this one was a power one. So there's endurance, there's recovery, all these things. So I'm going to use the endurance for my run in a second and see how we go there. But basically, I did 3 sets, and the first one was 5 reps, and then the next 2 were 7 reps with 10 kg weighted pull-ups, which I don't normally do. So yeah, it was interesting to see, and it said what it did on the tin because I got more reps as a result of it. I'm interested to see what the endurance one does later, but for now, I'm going to finish off this session, full body pull. So here's some clips.
Beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup, son.
And the final finisher, my favourite part. Also, just to clarify, the reason I'm wearing gloves is because these weights are so rusty. But let's get into it. The best part of any pull session is the biceps. Just got some hammer curls to finish. Let's get to 10. 9, 10. Gotta love a bit of arms, don't ya? Right, so that is the second gym session of the week boxed off. I'm gonna quickly go in, grab some rice cakes with some honey, maybe a banana as well, and then literally just gonna put in this endurance chip that I got given just before, which is meant to help you run a bit longer. And then I'm gonna literally just head out on a 10 to 15k run. So we'll see how we're feeling, because legs are definitely feeling it. But yeah, this is what we're doing now, and we are training for some very, very interesting things. So we're gonna go for it. Literally just gonna fuel up and head out. So I'll see you on the run. Let's get it. Right, here we are, evening session on the Wednesday. We're gonna go for a long run. Well, I say long run, sort of a recovery / long run. So we're gonna aim for around 10 to 15k minimum and see how we go. So I've got the little chip in, it's just in my sock now, so we'll see if that makes a difference. But yeah, legs are seriously feeling it from squats the other day and also from football last night, and then we did hammies earlier. But I've set myself some seriously scary challenges for the next few months. This is going to be absolutely nothing compared to that. So we're going to get through this run, light work, and build the endurance in my legs, because those challenges, which I will announce soon, are going to require some serious endurance like nothing I've ever done before. So yeah, I'm going to go for a little long run now. Beautiful weather, and then we're going to finish off at my mate Aiden's for a little barbecue. So can't complain, but now it's all about the miles in the legs. So Wednesday PM session is a long / recovery run. So I'll see you at the end of it. 10k in and you see a big old hill like this. Not ideal, but we're loving it. I had to stop and get a little bit of an energy boost. We have just come up against one of these bad boys. Now that is a proper hill, but let's have it. And the sun is still shining. Let's go. 15k boxed off, trim all over the gaff as you can see, but we done it. Very slow, just a light one. Saw a lot of people on the way, so that kind of slowed me down as well, but we done it. 15k in the legs, feeling it. The endurance chip even, can't even speak. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I feel like at the start of it I was only aiming for 10 and I've ended up doing 15, so we'll take that. But yeah, legs are feeling very tight, so I need to recover properly now. There actually is a recovery chip that I'm going to put in as well now, see how that works. But yeah, I don't know what is going on in the UK. There's loads of these little flying ants sticking to my top, they're sticking to my legs. It was not a fun one, but we got it done. 15k boxed off, banked for the week, towards the marathon prep and towards the big one. Gonna need more than that, definitely, for those ones. So we're not going to speak too much on those, but we know what we need to do. The work has to be done now, and we got to up the mileage every week now. But yeah, that is Wednesday PM session done. A little recovery, we'll call it a recovery run. I reckon we've got a longer run in us this week, for sure. So yeah, that's that done. Gonna go have some barbecue food now. Hopefully Aiden's got it all ready and we go in and we feast. But yeah, tomorrow we've got training in the evening and either a light run in the morning or a strength session, we'll see. But yeah, that is Wednesday, 2 sessions boxed off. We go again tomorrow. Let's catch you in a bit. And that is another session boxed off. I've done 4 days of cardio in a row, which is not usually like me. I'm more of a strength training person, but gonna need all this cardio, so it's good. I take my football as my sort of interval runs, to be fair, because it's intense, it's non-stop, you know, constantly up and down the pitch, stop start. So it's basically like an interval run anyway. But you know, of course we're gonna try and get some intervals in on the treadmills as well. But you know what I say, enjoy your cardio, and if I can incorporate intervals through football, I'm loving it. But yeah, another pre-season session done. A lot of running again, which is good. Need that cardio. Obviously some small-sided games, but we actually did some gym work as well. So we did 15 to 1, as Mick likes to call it. Push up 15, your partner does 15, then you do 14, and so on. So push-ups, sit-ups, which reminded me that I need to work my core a lot more, because that was not good. Don't want to say too much, but it needs work. And then we did tuck jumps, and then into some games and some runs and all that. So another session down for the week. Thursday PM session was football training. So yeah, it's been a non-stop week. Haven't had a rest day in about a week and a half really, so it's not good, but body's feeling fine. So yeah, we keep going. Tomorrow I've got just full body in the gym, and then a game on Saturday, and then paddle Sunday morning, and a run scheduled as well. So non-stop, but we love it. That's what we love to see. So yeah, another session boxed off. Said I wasn't going to eat after, but I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to go in, get some food, refuel, and we go again tomorrow. But yeah, another day done, another session done. The week of training continues. Yes, so last gym session for this week. What we're going to be going for, instead of a full body, so I thought I'd give my legs a little bit of a break for tomorrow because I've got a football game. We're going to go for just a Cali session. What I mean by that is we're doing weighted pull-ups, weighted dips. I've done this before. We're going to do 10 sets of each. And when I tell you, the pump that you get, but also it absolutely burns. So if you haven't ever done this before, give it a go. If you can, obviously. Dips, even if you do assisted dips, assisted pull-ups, 10 sets of each, and feel that absolute burn. Honestly, the pump is crazy. So it's going to be a simple little bit of footage. All you see is weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, but I'm going to come back to this at the end and let you know how I'm feeling, because I can guarantee you I'm going to be absolutely flying in terms of my chest is going to be killing. Back less so, but the chest pump, set 8 to 10, you're just going to start feeling an absolute madness. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and I'll give you an update at the end. But here's what I'm doing today in the gym. Friday, PM session, let's get it. All right, so just done a little warm up with no weight, and I can feel my back already from a couple days ago. So gonna still do weighted, but I'm gonna aim for more volume, so potentially more body weight towards the end. But let's get busy. Just did one set of 5 and I'm absolutely feeling it. We go again. Got some electrolytes in here as well. Remember, especially because it's 30 degrees out there, sweating, all the stuff you need. Replenish yourself with some proper electrolytes, because of course you need to hydrate water, but electrolytes replace the stuff you're losing through sweat. So have some of this. Crazy. 10 sets of weighted pull-ups done. Each set was just getting harder and harder, but I went up on weight, so I'm happy with that. Got up to 20 kilos, only for like 2 reps, but we take it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get the biceps involved a little bit, and I'm just gonna finish off with 3 sets of chin-ups before we get onto the old dips. So without further ado, let's just go chin-ups to failure. Let's get it. Thought my bicep was gonna tear, so I don't want to risk that last one, but there we are. 2 more sets of those, and then we get into the dips. Without further ado, let's get into it. So straight in with the 20s. That's what we finished on midweek. So we're going straight in with 20 kg weighted dips. Let's get it. That is crazy. Genuinely, I feel like any further and my pec may split. No joke. Top of your pecs from all these dips is crazy. I'm only on set 8, I've got 2 more. I went down to 15 kilos. I'm gonna go body weight now because any more weights and I feel like my pec is just gonna split. And I don't really fancy doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna be sensible for once and actually just stick to body weight. But what are we rating the physique? I did a lot of strength training whilst I was away. Upper body, kind of getting there. Abs will, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. They might come at some point. More prominent anyway. Yeah, I'm happy with upper body. Legs is legs. Now, it's just all about maintaining it, isn't it? With the amount of running I'm going to be doing, it's inevitable. I'm going to lose muscle. But train 3 times a week. Diet on point. It will be very minimal, if anything. That's the physique update. 2 more sets of dips. I'll catch you at the end. The fact that it's 2 bodyweight exercises and it does this, I can't even speak, and it does this to you is a sign to try that workout out. 10 weighted pull-ups and body weight if you need. 3 sets of chin-ups, 10 sets of dips. Thank me later. Session 3 of the week, boxed off. Football tomorrow. See you there. Another day, another run, a noisy run. So I hope you can hear me. But more cardio, more miles in the legs. Loving it. Sun is shining. Well, sun is sort of shining, the sun is setting. But we're outside. Gonna go for a long one, aiming for a little half. So about 8k in now, gonna go for another half. So 21k, what's the maths on that? I can't be asked to do it right now. That shows my quick maths, but long run, incoming, let's get it. That's what we're working with right now. That's more like it. Bit of field, come on. As you can tell by the trim, that was a long run. Body is definitely feeling it. Need some more miles in the legs for sure. Towards the end, that was a log. I can't even speak. It was a slog. But yeah, was feeling that towards the end. Last 5k was not good. So yeah, definitely need to work on the endurance runs a little bit more. Nonetheless, half marathon banked. Another bit of endurance in the legs. And we come back. I've cooked up a little madness. I'll show you a little bit of nutrition as well. You know, that's my bag. 2 cans of tuna, 4 eggs, salad, spinach. You gotta fuel your body when you're doing this much mileage. Remember that, food is fuel. Right, so Saturday now, and we are on to session, or day should I say, number 6 of training. No rest days yet this week, and today is another pre-season friendly, so no rest today. Legs are starting to feel it 100%. Hammies are very tight, gonna need to loosen them up 100% before this game. Otherwise, I'll say what I said, one wrong move and that hammy is gone. But I'll keep you updated, let you know the score, get some clips, some footage of it. And that is the 6th day, not the 6th session because we've done more than that, but I've lost count now. Another bit of cardio to add to the list for this week. So let's get busy.
Good pass.
Great.
45 minutes in the tank, no hamstring popped, and I think it was, I can't remember the score, but it was like 5-6-0 to us. So a good day at the office. I'm absolutely starving now, need some rest, but we've got one more session to hit tomorrow, and it's a bit more cardio to add to the list, but again, it's an enjoyable one. So it's paddle tomorrow morning, 7 a.m, last session of the week. Let's get it. But like I said, I'm hungry. I need to refuel after that. But this week's training the training block has been really good, really good. Got through everything, unscathed, no injuries. Cardio is, it's improving every day. Legs, definitely feeling it, just from strength, from the running, from everything. So gonna need to make sure I refuel properly with the food and recover well. So gonna get a good old sleep tonight and get ready for paddle tomorrow morning. So I'll see you there. Yes, so we were meant to have paddle today, as I said, but unfortunately one of the boys couldn't make it and it was a bit too late to draft anyone in. But if I'm honest, I needed a rest day. My hamstrings were so tight yesterday. I've woken up this morning and they're even more tight. So rather than being an idiot and going for a run, which I said I was going to do, I'm going to take the rest day because I've actually trained 13 days in a row, so it was probably needed. I'm just gonna get some steps in. So that's literally today, finishing off this week of training with a little active rest day, nothing crazy, letting the body recover, and then we go again tomorrow because I'm going to up the intensity even more going forward. So that is the Sunday session, just a little bit of walking, getting some steps in, and then we move on to next week. Bosh, so that is a week of training, boxed off, football, gym, running, a lot of cardio, a lot of sessions, but feeling good, no injuries, and we've ended the week with a little rest day to recover to go again tomorrow. Gonna up the intensity in terms of the runs because I want to get more volume going in terms of that and better endurance. Yeah, it's been a good successful week of training. Little insight into what I'm doing at the moment. There's a lot of mixture of a lot of things going on at the moment, but I'm feeling good, body's feeling good, and it needed that little day off today, to be fair. Yeah, we're gonna go back into next week absolutely flying, start this proper marathon training plan and just attack. But that is a typical week of training at the moment. So a lot of stuff. I am doing a lot, but feeling good, body's feeling good, recovering well. That's all you can ask for. But if you're interested in more training, more diet, nutrition, mindset, subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what you think of the current training split. And as always, see you on the next one.